run for your lives. I'm just kidding. Mm. I'm gonna sit here and do nothing. Maybe I should change my avatar. What should I work on? I should technically bring down my other computer and work on that one. I don't know. I'm so tired. I might switch. I don't want to be this one anymore. Whoa. I'm so glitched out. It's unbelievable. I should do, like... That's kind of funny. I don't know why I like that so much. I shouldn't really like that at all. But I do. Let's see. Let's see, which one do I want to be? I guess it'll be this one. I have a lot of energy. So if no one shows up, I'm only gonna stay for an hour. So I've been trying different things. And just like existing. I will. I meant to be on earlier. Which song is this? Is this the one that gets me in trouble? There's like a song on here that like always gets shut down. And I don't really know which one it is. Ugh. I should really look into that. Pay attention to me, lovely. I mean business. Hello, welcome. How are you doing this evening? I was watching my YouTube videos and my TikTok videos. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. Please feel free to chat or to hang out. I appreciate you either way. Yeah. I just decided I was gonna chat tonight. I was like, I should probably game, and then I got fooling around messing with my Twitch profiles and getting things put up. If you notice on my profile now, if you guys feel like it, it's never required and I will never message you. But I now have a link of where you can tip me. I lost them at that. Oh well. I'm so tired. We are tired, and tired we are. Like a dream, a boat afloat in the sea, with no one around to see if it actually is what it is. A whimper in the distance, are we? A concluded moxie moron, with nowhere to go and nowhere to be. So right now, it's all just a fuss of the mind. Yes, things are what they are, but who are we to judge them? So let us be and let us collide into a stream of consciousness. Let me overtake your mind! Yes. You will be mind. See if I can. I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna flip it. No, no, a part of my face. The face is the face is the face is the face. Someone there? Ugh. Can you see what I see? I see a lot. It gets worse. 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 Doing, 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 doing. I disappeared. I'm back. Frame rate. Window title. Sprout stream. What's Sprout stream? I don't know. I'm so well. Yes. I am dying. No one's watching. It is safe. This will only be in my recordings and no one will know. No one will know. No one will come today. So therefore it is time. I can do what I want. I am on the internet with no viewers. That is Kara. No one wants to be my friend. I can do things. I don't know what I want to do. Oh. I am too big. My auto is broken. my auto is broken. I broke my auto button. Oh no. I don't know what I'll do. I am broken. I am broken. I don't exist on auto anymore. Oh, there I am. I'm coming back. I was so sad. I deleted myself from here. Well, I am all alone in a space. Nah, I am all alone. I am all alone in a space, drifting far away, far and wide, far and wide. You will never know. I will never tell you. I am sounding like a horrible person. Yay! I really don't know. I really don't know. I have no talent, and I can do nothing at all. So will you be my enemy? I will dream away to the night. We'll cry away, and no one will see this. Only say, no one can clip this. I'll be okay. Hear nothing, see nothing. I'm so terrible, so terrible. I'm entertaining myself on the spot, like right now. There is no risk here. I'm a delusion, I'm a nightmare. You can find me. I'm. Wanna see what it sounds like on the air. I'll dream, I'll die away. I'll find a way to me. I'm a nightmare. Nightmare, nightmare. I'm alone. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna have a bit of fun. I'm gonna have a bit of fun. Warning. A terrible voice is about to happen. Warning. A terrible voice is about to happen. Warning. A terrible voice is about to happen. Leading away a moment's notice. Enticed by the flap of wings, feathers left behind, as the calling from me to you. As the calling from me to you. for the chat or just to hang out. I was getting kind of bored. I was here all by myself. I'm like, no one is gonna see this. I am safe. I didn't see you there. Hello. How are you doing today? It was messing around. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's like I'm gonna wait for like an hour and then I'm going to go off stream if no one shows up. I was like, nope. I'm Fort Calmer today. Hello. I am Vespira. I am not sure what to do now. Anyway, I just decided today would be a chat day because I am super tired. I am beyond super tired. I have insomnia sometimes, so that doesn't help. Anyway, uh, I will. I can always threaten your ears with a song. I could. I can tell a story too. I have lots of stories that I wrote. I have fantasies about knights. I'm starting a pirate fantasy. That one's not edited though. Mm, mm, I am alone. No, I'm not alone. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I'm very fickle. Anyway, it's a pleasure to have you here. My cat also agrees. I was gonna use a different model tonight, and I was like, no, I should just use the one that I've been using for chat. And I should just keep my writing model for the rights. Eventually, I'm probably gonna get. I have a more adult version of this one. I should show it. I mean, not adult version, more chibi. Not a chibi. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Tell me what I'm trying to say. I am chibi version, and then I have a non-chibi version. But honestly, it's because I couldn't really find like an avatar that would like suit me. I'm like, I kind of want to show that I'm not exactly the thinnest person, but also that I'm not overweight. I mean, and it was like only these models with the cheeks exist, and my cat has just decided to claw its way. Ow! Oh! Oh! Why? Do I not love you enough? Why do you do this to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. You just clawed your way up my side, and then my chest, and over my shoulder. For whatever reason. There is no rhyme for that, cat. I love you too. Do you want to sit up here with me? Is that what it is? Is that what you were trying to do? Come here. Don't go under my desk. Come here. I want to pick you up. Yes, there we go. Ah! I almost got you. Why are you running away? You climb on me, but you won't let me pick you up. Ugh. I got you. I got you. There we go. Now you can't claw me. My good cat. She is very energetic. She's 3. She loves attention, but she also loves to nip. So, and then like Like, two people came over my house and they invited a third person I didn't know about that had a kid. And I'm like, what is this crap? Like, who is this woman? What is this child doing here? Like, my cat has nipping issues. I don't want to deal with that. Like, why is there an extra person? Like, please tell that woman and her child to go home. My house isn't exactly in the best condition either. Like, I didn't invite her. And they're like, we thought you knew. We thought we told. No, I did not know. I did not know. I was highly offended. And then I'm like, oh, I can give you guys some water, some popsicles. Just and my shirt was covered in cat fur. And I'm wearing my work uniform because it was kind of and I'm like, oh, this is not the good first impression I want to give anybody. Yeah, it was a bad moment. And then I was just so upset the entire visit. I'm like, I need to go get a shower. I smell. And then they're asking me questions, and I'm like, I've already answered all these questions. Like, no, I don't want to answer anymore. I don't want anything to do with this. I will be there. But essentially, I am like halfway into joining in a cult, apparently. And I'm like, no, the scene for me, man. But my husband has always said I would be the first one to get tricked into a cult. I wasn't tricked though. I just decided that they were very pleasant people and I wanted that pleasantness and then I'm just kind of like I got to sign the buddy. Ugh, that's kind of bad. I don't want a buddy. Hi, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I don't mind. Either way, I appreciate you. Anyway, as I was saying, like my husband has always said I'll be the first one into a cult, and he was right. And no, I'm just like, I don't want to do it. They gave me a buddy. There's too many people. Leave me alone. And then I'm also like, I love people. Give me people. And then I'm also like, I have questions. Like, why is this necessary? I will do things on my own. It doesn't help that I haven't been showing up. But like, my husband is sick. Well, he works till 5 in the morning and he doesn't want to take me, so they're like, we'll take you. I'm like, oh, okay. Mm. Yes. Yes. I I was I'm like in a cult. I'm in a cult. That's not really a cult. It is like a major religion. And I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Mm. But I'm also being very pessimistic. I'm like, no, I wanted the pleasantness. I should get the pleasantness, and then I'm also like, no, I should have some reflexes to say no. Anyway, welcome. Please feel free to chat or to hang out. I appreciate you either way. I was just talking about how like I'm in a cult, and I got a buddy assigned to me, and how I'm like, I kind of don't want this. But anyway. I posted my schedule up for streaming and I did not put in the times and my husband is like, "That is the point of a schedule. You put in the times." I'm like, "I just put in what I was going to do that day." I was like, "Well, I guess I should put in the thing." And then even if I did, I wasn't for sure what time I was going to stream tonight. And I'm like, even if I did cuz I was like messing around with different things. And I had to try and sleep a little bit because I went to bed at 2, had to be up at 5 in the morning. And whew, there was a lot of things to say. And I had to work and I have a headache. But yes. Anyway, it's lovely to have you here. Mm. apparently I kept saying ban wrong, and I kept saying band, and then my husband's like, "Yeah, I'll play the drums." I'm like, "What? What? What does that have to do with anything?" And then we were talking about models, VTuber models. And he was like, if you had a model with more boobage, you'd be more popular. I'm like, would you be okay with that though? He's just like, I mean, you can stick with the model you have now because everyone's used to it. But you know what you should do? You should get like one of your Chrome models and put boobs on them. That way you would confuse people. I'm like, but, but why? I'm like, why not googly eyes? Just put them in the area where, hoo-ha's are supposed to be. Be like, hoo-ha, googly eyes. Mm, I would do that. I would definitely do that. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to the chaos that is me. I was gonna be a different avatar just so I had less energy because the avatar seems a little bit calm. And I'm like, no, we'll just be this one. We'll just give the energy up. Anyway. Mm. I had music playing, but I was like, no one is here, so I'm gonna practice my shriek screaming. I mean singing. My horrible, horrible screaming. Singing, shriek, singing. Arrgh! I'm a pirate. I make booty cough. I didn't say anything. I did not say a word. No one knows what I said. Okay? Nobody. Grrr. Growl. Brr. I am non-threatening. I am a cute, adorable, mass destructive ball of energy. And give me your energy. I need it. I'm here. Nom, 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 nom. Yes. But yes. I was saying earlier that if you look at my profile now, you can tip me if you feel like it, but you don't have to. It's never going to be required because who has the money to always be like, oh, there's a new VTuber. Here's some money. Nobody has that type of funds. Like, it would be nice if they did. You stop playing with that. Don't give me that look. Why don't you go upstairs? Alright, stay here. But no one has the amount of money to always do that. And, like, you should put your money where you feel like putting it. Like, if you don't feel like putting it towards, I mean, don't. And, like, not everybody has funds anyway. Like, I understand the economy is hard. It is rough. Like, it's real rough. Like, for, like, a two-person household, like, a month? The groceries are insane. Like, they used to never be that high. Like, I remember being able to get, like, a couple bags of fish, like, a bag of rice, and some veggies for, like, 2 bags of veggies for, like, $20. And you can't do that. You can't do that anymore. Well, I guess it depends on the fish. Mm. I was, like, trying to sleep earlier, and my sister called me. It was, like, at 4? 4? And I was like, and then I laid upstairs playing on my phone, looking at YouTube, looking at TikTok, looking at like different things. And it's like, I should be doing things. I should be streaming. And I'm like, no, I didn't put my time up. I am safe. I am safer, safer, safer. Yeah. Someone was like, "What is your age?" I'm like, "I am in my 30s, dude. I am 30 years old. Let me make that very clear. I am a writer. I've been in the writing community. If you go on my TikTok, if you go on my YouTube, you will at least find one picture of me. If you search up my name, you will find one physical picture of me. At least. At least. I am I am an old lady. I'm an old lady. Yes. Old lady. Let's get the shock out of the way. Some, because there's like somebody who messaged me. They're like, "Where do you get your VTuber models?" I'm like, Etsy. Etsy, because I cannot afford anything. I am broke. I am broke, people. I spent 3 days resetting my computer and restoring things because I could not afford to replace it. And I was like, "No, I messed my computer up. Please don't die, computer. I love you. Let me put some love and care into you." And I was like, I had no clue what the hell I was doing. I had no idea that it took so long to reset a computer back to factory settings when my computer is like 10 years old. I'm like, oh, that is that is horrible. Mm. And then I have a mini computer that even if I tried to stream on it, I cannot. Like, it is not meant for streaming. I bought it specifically for writing. Like, it is my little thing that I can just pack with me and take anywhere, and that I can take it apart and just write on it. That's what I got it for. So it does specifically that one thing, and I regret it. But it's also very good that it only does that one thing because it has a lot of my files on it that I'm gonna be uploading soon. And I'm like, yes, I'm a very I love writing, but there's some parts of it that are kind of bad, like the marketing you have to do. Like, marketing is insane, and trying to find a way to stand out to people, like that just it just does not happen. Like, I gotta find an area, like, you have to be online and market yourself all the time. And I'm like, I don't want my face to be on camera all the time. Do you know how irritating that is for me? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find a way where I can be online and feel comfortable about being online 24/7. Because you know what? I need this to work. Unfortunately, I need a new path in life. And I'm like, I'm not exactly sure where that is. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna be doing. Life is complicated, man. Like, people have to be interested. Like, Book Talk makes it seem like people have to be interested in who you are as a person. And I'm like, no one knows who I am. I do not stand out. I am like a sheepish author who's trying to find like the best place and like the best community to be a part of. But I'm like, I'm not only an author, I like gaming. I like VTubers. I like freaking music. I love music. I am a huge music fan, man. If you have any music suggestions, please feel free to drop them. I love almost any type of music as long as it's good. I do not have any qualifications for music, which is probably weird because people usually have their biases towards the ones that they like the most. And I'm like, nah, I just like music as long as it's good, as long as I think it's good. Mm, mm. I am talking so much. But yeah. I am like, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I think I'm supposed to be like editing tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, nah. I'm supposed to be typing and editing, I think. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. And I will type a story, but if I edit on stream tomorrow, I'm gonna fall asleep. I hate editing. Like, I do it because you do it so many times to a piece you're working on. Especially like it's it's complicated, man. It's complicated. I have someone who helps me with my editing. They do it as a favor to me. They're very good at what they do, but we don't always agree on the same things, which is kind of like why I'm just like I wanna like not like I had to do so many uncomfortable things just to make it like up to like a standard of like romantish, and I'm like it's not romantic. It's a story about people with wings and monsters that dwell underground that eat people and like people sword fighting and like powers being thrown around and monsters that will eat you, but you can also tame them and like speeches and fights and they're like romance and I'm like my main character is like 16. Why does he need romance? And they're like your character cries? Nobody wants a male character who cries. He is 16 in a tragic situation and you don't need to be sexualizing him. He's 16. 16 years old. And they're like he has an older brother. That's the one you're supposed to. I was like, do you realize how old you ladies are and how old my character is? There has been a lot of uncomfortable moments that I've had to go through. Hello, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out just to hang out. I appreciate you either way. I was just talking about some of the uncomfortable moments, like I've had to deal with getting my book edited or like having people give me feedback. Eh, but that's like part of the whole thing of writing is what you learn. And I'm like, I wish I could rewrite some of the parts that I did take that some of the editor's advice on. And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable writing this. Because it was like, oh, you have this one character who's raising this one guy's kids. I'm like, she's 16. She found this kid in the street and she took her in. That's it. That's all there is to it. I'm like, well, you need to have her fantasize about the child's father. And I'm like, what? Why? Why? Why does that have to be a thing? I was like, you know what? Well, then there's gonna be a 2-year time skip. She's gonna be 18. There. Ugh. Like, ugh. Eh. Mm. Ah! I wish I would have stuck to my guns and created a different love interest. And instead, I just have this awkward storyline going that that I gets applauded, and I'm like, meh. It's mid. It's awkward. It's weird. These characters are my babies, and you're making me do weird stuff. But I'm like, there must be a reason behind it. Ugh. Anyway, I'm very chatty, but don't let that fool you. I am tired. I exist in a bubble of tiredness. I am shrieky, screamy, and a little bit uh my head's gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Shh. The world is loud. I am loud. I spooked off my cat. But she gets spooked easily. Like all I have to do is sneeze and she'd run. Mm. Oh, they ran. They fled. You're like, no more from this crazy person who spooked off their cat. Mm. But yes. Mm. Sometimes there's some very uncomfortable feedback. Whew. And it's like it's like when they read books, they don't expect characters to have like certain emotions. Like you have to have them a certain way. I was like, but I didn't do that. Because a lot of my influence did come from anime. Hello, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I appreciate you either way. Usually I have music playing, but I was like doing weird stuff because no one was here and no one saw the beginning. So yeah, I turned the music off just so I could be weird. And then people started showing up, and then I was like, oh, right in the middle of being weird. But I'm weird anyway, so yeah. I also explained about cults that I'm like semi a part of, but not really a part of a cult. And then feedback and books and life, and then wah and ducks. Somewhere there's got to be ducks. But it's very pleasing to have you with me. A pleasing. Oh, goodness. Phew. Uh, being tongue tied gets a little weird sometimes. I feel like I'm out of energy and I'm like, why am I talking so much? Yeah. Mm, yes. Hello, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I appreciate you either way. Um, it's been a long day. I got woken up. Like I managed to fall asleep for 15 minutes and then my sister called and she was like, "You know that food you made on Saturday?" She's like, "I've been dreaming of it. It's still good, right?" I'm like, "Yes, it's still good." So she's like, "I want some." I'm like, Justin's probably gonna be the one to give it to you. And she's like, "Why?" Because I'm not getting out of bed. And I sat there and played on my phone. And then he was downstairs straightening up like my desk and stuff because I had my desk covered in like my painting supplies. And like I cannot paint, but I love painting. I might try and do a painting stream once. I don't know. I am not a Bob Ross person. I cannot do what Bob Ross does. I just sort of just slap paint on a canvas and call it art. It's terrible. But I get some questionable looks. Mm. I started painting my sister, and I'm on like I painted it so much to get it to the way that I want that the paint has started chipping. I'm like, how do I fix that? So I haven't finished it. I've been working on it for 2 years. And I've got her hair color down, but I'm trying to get the angle of the face right. So I keep repainting the angle. And I can't get it right. And I'm like, I should have just drew it and now I'm just like but even if I drew it, I hate drawing things. I can't draw, but I can paint. Um so it's like it gets weird because I'm like repainting the same thing over and over and over again and the paint is finally just like I'm gonna chip away because I don't like you. Stop painting me, woman! And I'm like, nah, you're not the way I want. I need to paint you more. Kind of like my Falling Darkness book. Like it's in its fifth edition because I kept rewriting it. I'm like, I'm not satisfied. I need to work more on you. Oh, sorry. Some of you are probably listening to headphones. I should be calmer. But I'm just like shriek, 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 and then I'm also like yell, yell, like it's the last thing in this world. I can also read stories. I have a ton of them. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. Hello, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, like, for my stories. I'm like, I should re upload them back to Amazon because I'm gaining some traction. But I'm also like, do I really want to deal with Amazon? And then my thought is like, no, no. But I'm like, also because it's not like they'll be able to get physical copies instead of just ebooks. I'm like, still, like, nah, I'd rather just build up the funds to be able to do my own. And then I did realize that Twitch is part of Amazon, and I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, do I continue down on my path? I'm wondering, because I was like, oh, because I was looking at stuff like PayHip and like Gumroad, because you can sell like ebooks and stuff. Or like you can sell like multiple versions of the one thing. So I was like, oh, so then I can do this version and that version, and then they can pick which version they like. That would be interesting. And then you can also do like bundles. So like I could do like you could do like like I said, people don't have a lot of money. So what is the point of like you can buy this book for $6? What if that person doesn't have $6? And then like what are you supposed to do? Like what if they can only afford like a certain amount? And you're like, well, and then it becomes, well, you can do like bundles or like see. I was thinking about doing singular chapters, but I was like, I want to do it for like 25 cents. I want to do it for 25 cents a chapter. That way that like if they can afford a person can afford to buy it, they can buy it, and if they can afford to buy more, they'll buy more. And I'm not exactly sure how that would work. Because I was thinking about doing like different types of bundles, like having like my chapters having like one thing of all my first chapters, and then I would do like another bundle of all my second chapters. Or like I would do a bundle of the same story. And I was like, that's a pretty cool option because then that way people can have more of a choice. Hello, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I appreciate you either way. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna if I'm 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 just talking. I'm just talking about my future plans and my ideas. And I'm not exactly sure if they're being if it's a good idea or not. So I'm just like, here's what I'm going to do. And I'm like, well, maybe I should ask opinions. But then I'm like, I don't know who to ask. So I was like, well, maybe I could do it that way. That way, like, there could be like some sort of thing where I can have like someone you can't afford very much. Then there's this. Then you can afford a little more. Then there's this. And then there's that. Mm. Uh, I am a tight nightmare. If you have not heard, sometimes I don't even need to breathe because I'm so excited about being able to chat to people. I don't need to breathe. I can just chat. I chat away like a chatterbox. I am a chatterbox. I can chat away like a chatterbox. I really. Uh, Someone's asking who made my model. So it's just like, which one? Which model are you talking about? Me. I'll be back to paying attention to chat. I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, I'm a duck. Duck, duck, duck. Duck, duck, goose. I don't know. I have to look at the names of people, and I'm like, eh. Mm, I keep losing people, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing this very well. I'm like, gaining, losing, gaining, losing, gaining, losing. Welcome! Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I appreciate you either way. If you're wearing headphones, I'm very sorry. Sometimes I get a bit tricky. And I'm just, I have energy. I have energy, and it's not real energy, it's false energy. It is false energy. I have a lot of false energy. And I was like gonna do a video earlier, like about this character being like, "Give me your energy! I need it to exist." And yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna do. So, I talk about drama. Do you guys want to hear the the booktube drama that I am not a part of, but a part of because it involves a friend? So they literally just dogpiled this person. They were like, discourse, but we're gonna do it on sensitive issues. And I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable. This is really, really uncomfortable. And then they yelled at me. They were like, I know this person longer than you. That don't mean anything. They really know. And then I'm like, and they were like, it's for the greater good. Like, whatever their discourse was. They were like, if it helps people to, like, attain a certain amount of literacy, then it's good. And I'm like, but you just told this person that his existence doesn't really matter if it came to literacy. You just told him, like, everything he stands for doesn't really matter when it comes to literacy. And I'm like, and then they had the comments going, and the comments were not, they were just like, something, something, something. And I'm like, oh, oh no, oh no. Like, I left, and then I came back for support because he was like, I am so triggered right now. And I was like, I'm gonna go back there. And then, of course, the person who said the awful thing continued to say awful things after the discourse in like multiple videos. So then I released my video saying the name of the person, and then I was like, oh, I shouldn't do that because that's like giving the person a platform. That's like letting people know who it is. So like if people agree, they can go find the video. I'm like, no, I don't want that. So I did like 2 videos tonight on top of all the other videos about like how like I don't agree and that you don't need to sacrifice people for other people to have things and we shouldn't have to do that. But like it's like I don't know why people need to think that way, but I get that it's reality and that it happens. It's just that it shouldn't happen. Like we should be in a day and age where everyone should be able to have the things that they need. But like in different areas, it's different things that are needed. Um, so I was always just kind of like, eh. Anyway, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I was just talking about drama, just some drama. Oh, and about opinions. There was some hard feelings after that group. Like there was a fractured friendship, and there might be another one on the horizon. Still not sure. I have to do booktube on Thursday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream booktube again. I probably would, and I'll probably be in my booktube mantle because I was trying to be all serial. Yes, drama. Yeah, it was heavy drama. I was so uncomfortable. And then it was like when I tried to speak up and been like, there's no such thing as the greater good if you have to sacrifice. We're not talking about the greater good. I'm like, that was basically brought up. I'm trying to make a point here. And then, yeah, it was like I should have said more. I should have done more, and I have all this regret about it. Like that person has so much patience, but also he's like, I'm just done with people. He has a lot of patience. Like he's like, you are one of the only people. He's like, I have 1,000 followers, and only 9 people watch my videos. Only 9 of them, and you're one of them. And I'm like, yeah. And like these people knew this person for like 5 years, and they're dogpiling him, and they're like calling it discourse, and I'm like, if that was me, I would not be happy. I would be crying, or I would be severely angry and pissed off and saying some really nasty things. Like how like and then towards the end he started to get a bit nasty with one of the commenters, and they're like, you can't do that. I don't know. I I don't know. Like I was just like gobsmacked. Like what are they doing? Why are they doing this? Like this is not okay. And they're like and there's just like I know this person, that's not the point. It's never gonna be the point. It's just look at your behavior. It's not nice. And I'm like, I'm very much the outsider. When it comes to anything, I have not really found my place in the group that's supposed to be like the group I'm supposed to hang out in book talk. I am full outsider, man. I've met people, and some of these people are very good and very nice, and some of these people are very opinionated and not so nice. And it really depends. It depends on where you are, and it's like in other groups, it's like, where do I fit? Where do I go? And then it's like, oh, well, I think I fit in this group. And I'm like, all of this, we left because there was a lot of stuff going on. And then, like, this person's like, oh, we're going to go back. And I'm like, okay, why? And then the first day I go back onto TikTok, they're talking about the convention, the Stardust and Centers convention, I think it was. Oh my goodness. Whew. I have, I have, like, this is why book talk gets looked at badly. Oh, some of the behavior, I can't even say what they did. If you know, you know. And if you're on TikTok, all you have to do is look it up and you'll see all the videos of people talking about it. And like when I logged back on, like the first day, they were like, this convention. I'm like, oh well, what happened? And I'm like, oh, okay. People act like that? Like they feel so safe to act like that? Ugh. I'm sorry. Ugh. I didn't mean to be so shrieky. I'm so glad I got a new headset though. That was the one thing I could afford was a new headset. So I got the headset, and then I'm like, yes, it is so much better. Cause I would be like leaning in to my computer, and you would get feedback from the speakers, and I'm like, I feel like I need to because I keep like losing and gaining people, and I'm like, I'm not really talking about things that interest them, or I'm going on too long about a certain topic. But then again, I'm also like, if people are really interested in what I have to say and who I am as a person, they'll be the ones to stay, and those are the people that I need. And I appreciate you guys for doing that. Mm, mhm. Mm. Because it's like if you're trying to build yourself and you want to do a branding or like trying to build your platform, you want people who are gonna be like, I have your back, but also people who know you. And like if people are gonna be like, oh, You're just a VTuber or a PNG tuber and you don't have any opinions and you don't have any things. And it's like, no, I write books. I have tons of opinions. I deal with people on a daily basis on the internet. And I'm also like, I am a person. I have seen things. Mm. Well, thank you. But also, I only started PNG tubing because it was like, I have to be on the internet more. And I'm like, that takes a lot of work. I don't even remember how to do makeup. I need a way to like always look good and not have to worry about adjusting the lighting because certain lighting will make certain people look terrible and I am one of those people. Like I used to be able like on my first book, I had like glamour shot. Like they were laughing because they're like, "Who is this person?" And I'm like, "It's me." I appreciate you stopping by. You know, I really do. Even if you can't stay, I'm always happy to have like a few seconds to chat and like wishing you a good day or a good night. I hope that whatever it is good. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Mhm. I've been spooking people off left and right. I wonder if I could drop my voice down lower. Ooh. I don't know if I'll be able to do it right now. But my voice is really tired from all that shrieking. My throat hurts. Hey. Hey. Yay. What happened? I enjoy your company too. Oh, well, I really do. Yay! Welcome. Thank you for enjoying my company. I enjoy yours too. I do. And I enjoy everybody's company. And I'm always glad to have you guys, like everyone around. Like, I enjoy it. It makes my day. Like, this is my favorite part of the day is like getting on here to be able to do things like this and to chat and like to have people be like, I am here. And I'm like, yes, yes, you are. And sometimes you stay. And I'm like, yes, mine, mine. I am weird. I am like the weirdest person you will ever meet. Thank you for saying that. I really do appreciate it. Mm, yes. Mm. Whew. I feel like I need to have a water bottle, like a durable water bottle. That was a thing for a while. Like people were actually drinking out of that, and I was like, "Wow, why that can't be a thing?" 'Cause I remember when they were doing the Tide Pod challenge, that they actually had to start locking up the Tide Pods in like certain stores because people were opening them and eating these pods and getting sick. And then like they would be seeing other people like getting sick, and they'd still be doing it. I'm like, why? Why? I heard about the challenge of people like kicking in front doors, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like you're about ready to get injured. Why? Why would you do that? What would possess you to think that was a good idea? Like, it most certainly is not sometimes. Hmm. And I can say one thing, like, none of my video I don't really edit my videos, and I should. I don't use any voice alterations. I just and you can tell it's all, like, basically the same voice with some, like, slight inflections. Slight inflections. Ugh. And I'll be like, which one is your original voice? I don't know. I will forget what is my voice. Maybe. I'm not entirely for sure. Mm. But I was trying to give all the models that I have like different voices. And I plan on doing more lore videos because I love doing lore. And my lore don't make any sense right now either, so I was like, I'm gonna clear this up. Because like PNG tubers and VTubers have like certain lores for like certain characters. And I'm like, I want lore. Lore sounds awesome. And I can create it myself. And then I'm like, the lore that I'm like creating right now don't make any sense. And I can clear it up. Or I can just make some of it being like I'm being a liar. Because you honestly, like, you don't know me as a character. So therefore, which part of me is lying since there's multiple parts? And which part is telling the truth, you'll never know. Right? Sort of like, what's that riddle? Like, there is, like, one person who tells lies and one person only tells the truth. But because you're human beings, like, that's not always the case. Sometimes, like, even the most honest person can do a little white lie. Even they'll try not to. But it's very hard. Like, you have to be, like, I don't know. Good morning. How are you doing? I have been, like, chatting to random people and scaring them away. That has been my day. I was looking at somebody, which is pretty neat. Mm. Good morning. How's your day been so far? I know you just woke up. I am. I am still. I am like an hour and two, like, to this. I've been awake since 5:30 this morning, and where I'm at, it's like almost 11 o'clock. So, and then I was like, I am, I am going to, mm, um, like, I don't know. Anyway, oof. What are your plans for today? I eventually plan to sleep, but I don't know how well that's gonna go because I have a lot of stuff to do, but I also gotta work tomorrow, and my body is already paying for my life choices. My body was like, I full on hate you today. Why do we exist? Like, my legs were burning, my eyes were burning, my head is like throb, 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 throbby, throb, throb. And I'm like, oh, this is not good. But I'm also like, I need to do things. But yes. I'm sorry. I'm very chattable, chatterby. A wildebeest. Am I a wildebeest? No. I don't think that came out right. Anyway, I really do appreciate the following. Mm. I'm like, yay. But anyway, I am like, whew. I can talk. I can talk. Yeah. I gotta do things and be different. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't have any guidance on what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just doing things and hoping it works out and jumping headfirst into things. Like I always do. Like it's so bad. Like my husband has learned that whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, and I get invested, I'm gonna like do it until I get burned out, and then I'm gonna be like flop over like a dead fish, be like wiggly wiggly wiggly. I'm like a fish out of water and I can't breathe. Bubbles. Anyway, welcome. Please feel free to chat or just to hang out. I appreciate you either way. But yes, um, I would definitely be a fish out of water. And I'm hoping I don't do that this time because I need to get working on my writing. I need to get back into the swing of things. Oh, yay! I love that. Getting back into the swing of things is kind of hard. Mm. I was like, I almost was like, I'm gonna do this. I was gonna do the stream as a different model. I was saying, I was like, I need a calmer model, and I'm like, nope, I should do this one because everyone knows this one. Everyone knows me as the Gremlin, and I am the Gremlin, the red Gremlin. Like things are things, and things are things, and things I am, and things I am not. I can say a lot of words that mean nothing. And I probably won't even know what I mean. I will be working on getting up a streaming schedule. I am just fairly terrible. Yeah, I like this model too. It says a lot. Like, I can be chaotic, I can be adorable, I can be very serious if I wanted to be. But also, this motto has a beneficial thing that this motto will make sure that nobody takes me seriously. But also, that is like a superpower to be underestimated sometimes. But it's also a pain because then you feel kind of mad. You're like, why? Why did he do that? This is like chibi mode. I have cereal mode. Um. And also, I'm like, I have no ideas. I'm shooting these videos and like, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. And finally, it's like, I have a plan. And then my plan don't go as planned. I like this model too. I like most of my models comes from the same person on Etsy. So all the models that look like this from the same person. Uh, I love their work, and I was like, I want to get another one, and I'm like, no, I can't afford it. I'm so broke. And like like it's it's like I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to do this. I just started doing it. I just started like I'm gonna PNG tube, and I'm gonna talk to people, and I'm gonna get people interested, and I'm gonna do things. But I don't know what things. I don't know how I'm gonna go, or how it's gonna go, or what I'm gonna do, or how I'm gonna find, and what type of life I'm gonna lead. That's a lot of anxiety. but I'm also like, I'm gonna shoot these videos. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna do this. And my mind is like, I'm so tired. Why are we doing this? Thank you. I was like, that they're all kind of similar though. I really do appreciate it. I try very hard to make sure the voices are different because I'm like, they need to have sort of like a separate thing. But I'm like, the voices aren't always going to be different because it's all one person. And I'm not a professional. I am far from a professional. I am I am like there's a video where I shot with the different avatars that I have because like it's fun to be able to do that, but I didn't want people to like think they're all the same thing because yes, they do come from the same entity, but they're different personalities. And that's part of the lore. Like the lore I haven't fully finished fleshing out or what they are, but they're just essentially like different forms that got picked up. And I was like, I'm gonna be called something. I'm gonna do something. And I was like birds. Do you like all the birds? Do all my bird avatars have like different names? Be like the third birds of fate. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I'm not for sure when I post this stuff. I'm like, did I post the wrong thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I going in the wrong direction? I don't know. Help! Help me! And I'm like, I should just do it. I should just do it and see what happens and see where it takes me. And being able to like not I don't know. I I am I am. Can you imagine just how much patience it has to take to live with me? Like, you wouldn't need a lot. You'll be like, get out of my house. Because I am, dude, I don't remember if I shut the cabinet doors. I don't remember sometimes if a door has been locked or unlocked. And around the area I live in, it is you want to lock your doors. You want to lock your car doors, especially. Like I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure in anything. Hmm. But it would take a lot of patience. And also, I don't have like always the right words to say, and I get pretty moody. Like I can get pissed off, and then I'll be like, "I forgive you. I cherish you," and I'll be like, "You anger me," and then I'll be like, "Woo, party time," and they'll be like, "Bedtime." I'm completely. I don't know. Like I don't. Sometimes I want to get up and do things, but I have to be respectful. And it's like I don't want to be respectful. I want to do things. It's like Arr! But also I don't have my license. To put things into more perspective, I was told I was supposed to be blind by my age, and I did not go blind. I was just told there'd be no no problems. That there would be no rhyme, there would be no reason. I'd just be blind. I'm getting into my gummies. I have like Sour Patch Big Kids, and they are sour. Like there's no sweet to them, and I'm like yes. But also my mouth is like, no! Oh, that is so good. Mm. I love sour foods. I love gummies. I love gummies. Well, of course. When you've been on my streams for a couple of times and you've commented on my videos, you seem like a really cool person. I got really sad when Warheads released their gummies because they were not sour, they were sweet. The best gummies around the area where I lived in would be the Jolly Rancher gummies. They are so nice. They have so much to them. And if you freeze them, oh, it's a delightful treat. I like freezing my gummies. And then they last me a while. But I didn't freeze this bag or the last bag. I've just been eating them. And usually I just shove them in my freezer. And pull out like a couple. But I'm like, no, they're gonna stay on my desk for now. I'm not exactly sure what the content of this channel is gonna be. Or where it's gonna go. I'm gonna eat 3 of these. I had 2 on my last one. Fill up that bag. Like, some sour foods make me very sad. Because, they aren't sour enough. Or they're really sweet. Yes! Num num num. Mm, sour. I am so happy. My mouth is doing like a dance of joy. Mm. I am so very happy. I'm like, yay, sour food. There's 2 types of foods that I really like. Flavorful food and sour food. Num. And you can hear the powder on this joint. The amount of powder they have on these. Mm. It is insane. Certain people can't handle it, and that's okay. Everyone has different likes. Mm. And there's nothing wrong with that. I will never expect you to eat something that hurts you. Like, I wouldn't be okay eating something that hurts me. Why should other people be okay with eating something that hurts them? Everyone has different enjoyments. And there's nothing wrong with having different enjoyments. Like, you should have your different enjoyments. Like, what food do you like? What is the food that makes your mouth be like, I'm in heaven? And there is one. Because pain is flavor. Because pain is flavor. I don't really get pain from it. I get like, yum. I'm like, ooh, That's different. Anything that makes you sweat and fighting for you like spicy stuff, don't you? My husband is the same way. He is the same way. Anything that burns him to his crisp and core. Mm. Anything that burns him to his crisp and core. And I'm like, I am happy with my jalapenos. I'm not ready to move from jalapenos. Give me my fresh jalapenos, please. Oh, I love. I also like Thai peppers. Mm, but it's only worth. That is true. But also, like, I am the type of person that as soon as something touches their mouth, like, it only takes a second, and I know if I like it or dislike it. But also, if I know I liked it previously, I am the type of person who will continue to eat it to make sure that I don't like it, and I try it again and again because my body is weird. There was a time where I could not eat ketchup or barbecue sauce, and I was sad. So I had to train myself to re-like those items. Mm, that is true. That is true. Like food that fights back or like packs like a punch. Ugh. It doesn't even have to be spicy to do that or sour. Like it just has to be like a different flavor. Something you're not used to. Excuse me. Mm. It's only saying. Mm, mm. Yes. I am like, yes. Yes, this is life. Mm. There's nothing wrong with like food like that. Like, man, if you enjoy it, whew, enjoy your foods. Have it be. It's like I tell people, because I work at like a fancy smancy, slightly fancy smancy joint. They always get mad at me because my shirts are always like nasty. And I'm like, I'm working with food, and I'm ADHD, and I'm trying to pay attention, but I don't have the attention span. I was like, I should really bring my aprons in. But yeah. It's like I tell people because we have a lot of options. Find what you want to eat. Because if you're just going to eat something you don't like, you're going to regret it. And then you're going to be in an awful mood. Hmm. So just like those things that you want to do, eat the things you want to eat, and enjoy yourself. Mhm. Except for if it causes you to have allergic reaction, please don't do that. Please don't. Because food allergic reactions, you can some people can die from those, and some people just get some bad reactions. Like I am the type of person to be like, I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't wanna. But also, like, there was a time where I had like a reaction to raspberries, and what it did was it altered my voice, and I thought it was the funniest stuff ever. So I'd like open a jar of raspberries, and I'd be like, inhale, and I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Look at my voice, Mom. Look at what I can do. And she'll be like, child, what is wrong with you? And be like, but, it's cool. Like, going back to the time where I could not eat barbecue sauce or ketchup, I was so sad. I was like, I know I love these items because I really love these items. So I was like, so it's like every day I would try them. Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As someone who can't eat gluten, garlic bread is worth it, though. Yes! because my grandmother can't have gluten either. She has to make her own bread, and she uses almond flour and coconut flour and arrowroot. And those things, I tried making my own gluten-free bread. Like it just does not compare. I have garlic bread and my thing. Now I want to eat garlic bread. More gremlin time, of course. It's always gremlin time, but I'm a little more calmer because I'm very tired. Welcome back. I appreciate you all being here. It's nice to have you. Mm, We're chatting about foods. Foods, I think. What food do you like? Garlic bread is worth it. Pizza's worth it to me. I love pizza, but I'm also lactose intolerant. So to other people, it is not worth me eating pizza sometimes. It was so bad when I first became lactose intolerant. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like my husband is like, "I want to divorce you." I'm like, "No, you don't." The first time he heard me burp, he was like, "That's almost grounds for divorce." He was joking. And I'm like, "I had soda. What do you want?" Ah, yes. Yes. If you have lactose intolerance, there are some people who have an actual allergy to it, and there's some people who are just intolerant. And what I mean by that is dairy is like the major weakness. Like it's oof. I used to do that. I used to have the lactate pills, but they only help so much. Like, they don't help with the other aspects of it. Ah, thank you. Welcome to my murder. I mean, as a crow. Me? No. My voice is horrible. It is like I'm not Rick Rollin. My voice is horrible. I sound like a dying animal. You sure you really want that in your ears? Are you sure? You gotta be very positive you want the dying voice. I will give it. So essentially, I'm part of a bird pack. Now you're part of a bird pack. Yeah. No, I don't have to do anything just because you request it. I will do the things I want to do. Just try? But why? Just try? But why? Why do I gotta try? Mm. Yes. I was adopted by a bird spirit. Well, technically, I became part of the collective. I am one specific bird that can split into other birds and other forms. Because of you. Well, thanks. But I do sound like a dying animal. I can sing, but it's only when no one is here. In my streams when I'm all alone. You can rewatch the beginning of this one. You'll hear my voice because I was all alone. And then somebody showed up and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Okay. No more of that." I am a gremlin nightmare thing. I travel in the dark and I bite ankles. Maybe. guess that gives new meaning to an ankle bite. Scurrying along the walls. On the walls. On the ceiling. In the vents. You hear in the vent. And then you just see my eyes shining in the dark. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for being a part of my stream. Please feel free to continue to chat. Or, like, hang out. I appreciate you either way. I wonder. Yo. I can do things. Not exactly sure what. Ugh. I think it's the protein of the lactate that gets me. It gets me hard. The results are not so nice. But I'm like, yes, suffer! But yes. Meow, 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 meow. I could always break into a Christmas song. I hate Christmas music. I'm gonna be fairly honest. I like it the day of Christmas, maybe the day before Christmas. I don't like it 2 full months, maybe like a week. But I also did something sneaky. Like at the one place I worked at, like we had a radio, like a CD thing that changes CDs, and there was a classical Christmas music CD. I slipped it in there with a bunch of classical music CDs this time to see if anyone realized it, and it took them 3 days. 3 days, and I was like, yes, yes. I also did some jokes that were not safe for work. Actually, it was one giant joke. Yes. I don't think he remembers that joke. When we lived at the other place. But I don't know, it's not for sure. I don't usually pull jokes very often. But when I do, I sort of go out of my way to do them. Also, I don't need to pull jokes because I can pull jokes on myself. Like, I can just put something somewhere and forget where it is and just find it in a random location. Yes, they are! They are the best kind. They are the greatest kind, to be honest. Hold on. I was. Yeah, I was. You got a load of my terrible voice. It was terrible. It's because I ran out of things to talk about. And I'm like, what the heck do I do? Like, am I angry? There we go. I'm a giant bird. I am a birdie now. You can flee now. I think I want to be in the woods. I'm gonna go look and put me in the woods. Transparent. No. But yes, I ran out of things to talk about and I start singing. So, like, I'm like, this is gonna scare people away. My voice is gonna scare you away. And there's the. Oh, I may not have downloaded them, so. Yes, but. Yes, isn't it? Isn't it? I have like 3 birdies. I love the birdie avatars. I have the one with the blanket, and I have this one. This one is like, it's like chunky bird, and I'm like, yes, give me chunky bird. Give me the chunky bird. Mm. I will take said chunky bird. So I'm gonna be outside. I thought I downloaded the outside things, but I did not download the outside things. I downloaded all the graveyard things. I must have been remembering like some other time. But yes. I like being a bird. I would love to stream more as a bird, but it's not everybody's favorite. Like the gremlin is everybody's favorite so far. But I have a couple because I'd like to have choices because I have to do this and I'm not very consistent. That's the word, consistent. And people need consistency, but I'm like, how do I be consistent? So, um, where is it? There is. I'm looking at the stuff and I'm not even doing it through the thing because I had to do it through the thing to load them. To load them, and it has to be loaded through the thing. Load it through the thing. Load it through the thing. Okay. I love these. I love this one. There's another one I really like where it has the bird flapping around. I have this one. I don't usually stream as this one too much. You'll see this one in videos mainly. Because I should play as this one more often. I am so tired of this. Yeah, this is the one that I mainly use in videos. I adore this one, but it don't get very much use during streams. Um, let's see. I did a couple different ones because I'm like, what is gonna be my content? I don't know what my content is going to be. So I'm like, I picked up, I picked up a couple of things, and I am like, what about this one? And I got it, and I'm like, no, I am never gonna use this one. But then I'm like, it could have a use for Halloween. I'm not for sure. I'm like, I don't know why I got this one. I have this one. I'm sorry. I have like 4 birds. And I am like, yes, I need more. And it's just like bouncing around. This one doesn't have any other facial expression but this one. And I'm like, I still want to use this one. I still want to use it. And I'm like, yes. This is my good birdie. Let's see. I have this one. This one too. Let's see. I was using this one to read what's it called? Visual novels. So yeah. And then I found out one of the visual novels I had to keep everybody alive. And my first run through, everybody died. They died. They were deader than dead. Like full on virus monster attack. And I'm like, oh. Well, that could have went better. But I thought like I actually made everybody make it through. I was like, no, you got everybody killed. I'm like, why did you give me that much responsibility? I have, like, let's see, what can I do? Um, there's me. I think I fit this location pretty well. Yep, I fit this location. I am a ghost girl, apparently. I am very ghastly. Mm. And then there's this one. Yes. I I don't know how many of these will actually be used. I am hoping to use them all, but they're mainly gonna be for short content. Because I'm like, I don't know if I would be able to keep any of the voices up for long periods of times. I am not talented. I am far from it. And it's like, I can do the gremlin because the gremlin is easy. It's just like, "Hi, how you doing?" I have growl. We're like, "Whoa." I can't do it right now because I've been doing it all week and my throat is shot. It is shot. It is so shot right now. Mm, mm. I want to be. Oh, and I have one more. I was gonna use this one to stream tonight, but I'm like, are they even gonna know it's me? Like, this also fits this location. Yeah. I use this one for writing mainly, and I use the girl for writing. I forgot. Load. I am not using a facial tracker. I'm using PNG Tuber or Vito Mini. I probably should hide some of the stuff that I'm doing, but I'm like, it's okay. Like, I am breaking the reality of it. And then I have my booktube one, which is not this one. It's not this one. This is Gremlin. I am Gremlin. I have one more. Uh, oh, that's Gremlin too. Uh-oh. I must have saved over one of them. That's okay. I'm back to being me. I want a bird. Are we okay with the bird? I'm okay with the bird. You all are so amazing. I appreciate you guys. I'm haunted. I am spookified. I am daunted and tornified. Tornified. I don't know. Well, it's gonna be almost 2 hours. Ugh. I think I'm gonna end my stream kind of early. Usually I do it after 3 or 4 hours, but I have to work. So, I appreciate you all, and this is a good night, and it'll do. So the next time we meet to further investigate, whose skull is that? I bet it's mine. Alright, let us have a good night, and I hope you all have good dreams or a good day today, and I hope it's swift.